let's get straight into this. Today I'm talking about Francesca Bianchi's latest creation, The Lover's Tale, which I have a nearly finished sample of here. Been testing it for a little while now, and I think I'm familiar enough with it now to talk a little bit about it. So I don't want to say that this is a comprehensive review, but certainly I am familiar enough with it now to I guess describe it, let you know how I feel about it, and we'll go from there. This is going to be released on the 6th of November, available from the website. I'm not too sure about what other places it's going to be available. Just the details, it will come in a 30ml Extrait de Parfum, like her others, I believe. Definitely like Under My Skin. So, Lover's Tale. I'm going to spray some for the opening. What you get in the opening, what I get in the opening is a most definite animalic smell, which is predominantly coming from castoreum. This is, to the nicest possible way I can describe this is, yes, there is, castoreum can have a fecal element to it, but this is a very arresting opening, and if you're not prepared for it, you will find this quite challenging. However, the stuff that comes with the challenging elements of this opening also has, as you can tell, for me, elements that keep you keep you attracted to it. So there is this really raw attraction to the opening of this fragrance. I mean, the specific elements of the way this smells to me, there is a sweetness there. There is an animalic sweetness there. There is a touch of nuttiness there. And on my skin, this only lasts for a few minutes, and what happens is, after a few minutes, it starts to become a little bit more indolic in that these very heady floral notes start to come in, and I begin to get some of that real lovely butteriness from iris, and it's at this point, a few minutes in, that there is any sort of passing similarities with something like Under My Skin, and it's clear that from my nose that Francesca Bianchi does have some signature accords that I get in both of those fragrances, and you know, if you watch my channel for long enough, I'm enamored with Under My Skin, and this one keeps you coming back and coming back and coming back. Raw initial attraction, and then you begin to get past that and find new things that you want to experience, and that rawness stays. You know, there's elements there that keep you coming back. What I love about Francesca's fragrances is that they each have a story. There is a very clear beginning, middle, and end, and you can relate your personal experience to that. So with Under My Skin, my experience of Under My Skin is a very personal, visceral experience. With The Lover's Tale, it is more like I'm observing something unfolding before me, and I'm riveted. I'm really into the story. So it's an animalic opening. It starts to move into heady, indolic florals, some buttery iris, and ultimately what it dries down to on my skin is this just really well worn tarry leather. So it's years and years of just smooth, well-worn leather, not necessarily always kept clean. There's always an element of history in there, and it's still beautiful in its own way, but the way this fragrance ends up compared to how it begins is no less sensual, no less interesting, but so different. But you get a sense of where it's come from. I know I appear to be rambling about this, but this is another riveting fragrance for me from Francesca Bianchi. There is almost a stillness, like about an hour or so into this fragrance. There is not much happening, but it is still intense. And as with all her other fragrances, the performance is excellent. It's an Extrait de Parfum. This one you want to be light on the trigger, because it will bloom on your skin, and you have to get past. If you're testing this, you must spray it on your skin. If you smell this on a strip and you smell the opening, you could well be frightened by it. But sometimes risks are worth taking. Many lovers have to take risks initially, and this lover's tale is no different. I hope that kind of made you a bit interested in trying it. I'm certainly interested in continuing to wear this, and I want to just thank Francesca for sending me this sample. And I'll tell you what, a little bit will go a long way. November 6th is when it will be available. That's The Lover's Tale from Francesca Bianchi. Thank you.